Hi, come on in. Welcome to Mimi's Reading Corner. Have a seat and get comfortable. I want to share something with you. When we left our reading last time, we left Noah and his wife, their 3 sons and their wives, and all the animals safely on the ground outside the ark after the flood was over and the world was once again fresh and beautiful and free from sin or wrongdoing. Didn't stay that way, though. Listen as we read today. By the events of the flood, Noah became the second father of the race. He was about 600 years old when he went into the ark, and he lived about 350 years after he came out of it, thus living to the great age of 950 years. As new generations of men were born and came to years of understanding, Noah was able, as was Adam in his day, to tell them how it is when you disobey God and what happens when you do. But sin, bad thoughts, were in the hearts of the men just as they were before the flood. And there were 2 classes or 2 groups of people living on the earth, those who were wicked and those who were righteous. As the number of people increased, they formed groups and they moved into new places. And those who loved their own ways naturally sought one another's society, and they wished to please themselves, and they did not like to hear about the Lord or his dealings. One such group found a beautiful, fertile plain, and there they decided to build a city and establish themselves, sort of take root, stay there, live there. Well, they said, let us make brick and build us a city and a tower whose top may reach into heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. Well, from the very beginning, God wanted the earth to be populated. He wanted them to go forth and have children and cover the earth. But they had another plan in mind. Day after day, the people worked really hard at making bricks and mixing mortar, and they would carry it up to the workers on top of the tower. The Lord saw what was going on, and he came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men built. And the whole earth at that time was only of one language, one speech. We have a lot of different languages today. They didn't have that then. Everybody understood everybody else. Well, the Lord confounded their speech, and he confused it so that they could not understand each other. And if you cannot understand one another, it's impossible to work together in the way that they were working. So the building of this city and the building of this tower was stopped, and the people went away. They left off their building. They couldn't work together, and they were scattered. Their plans were defeated, and by the very means they had taken to make themselves a fixed abode, meaning a place where they would stay and not move, they were scattered abroad the earth, just as God had wanted in the beginning. You see, God has his ways of making his will happen, and we need to heed what he says. We know what he says by reading our Bible. Well, we're going to stop our reading there for today. I thank you for joining me. I hope you will come again. And until I see you then, happy reading.